So, as usual, I have few thoughts. So, I thought let's put it to rest. A lot of people that I meet, I talk to, among a lot of people that I talk to, I see people are in a perpetual state of waiting, waiting for life to begin, or waiting for something to happen, or waiting for this X amount of money to come by and then change their life, waiting for that one particular person to come by and then change their life, waiting for that particular event to come by and then change their life. And I don't know if it is the conditioning that we got from universities, schools, or governments, but it doesn't make any sense because we all know life mirrors our energy. We constantly hear that. And what happens is when you wait, what life puts us or gives us a scenario or an environment that keeps us waiting. So, and yes, I know that we have goals, ambitions, and uh, all these notions that we want to achieve in life, and there's also a factor of patience that we have to do and endure. So we have to be patient. We are what Suhed, you're saying that you can't be patient. What are you talking about? I really understand that, but at the same time we must understand. A few days ago I heard a thought that uh, if if you're not fed in silver spoon, you learn to lick it from knives. And if you're not fed in a silver spoons, you learn to lick it from knives. And a lot of people that I talk to, their ambitions are mirages. Their ambitions or their notions or what they want to achieve is because they are not fed in silver spoons. They learn to lick it from their knives, and from there all these ambitions, notions, and things that their goals they want to achieve comes from that. And this is one of the main reasons that we think that when we get X amount of money, or when we get X amount of person, things can happen, or things can change, or XYZ can happen. But that's not barely the case. And see, what all in all, whenever we want to achieve a goal, what is the definition of a goal? Okay, so let's forget all of this. Let's say I get a very hefty fine. Okay, let's say I get a hefty fine of 100,000 dirhams to 150,000 dirhams. And the moment when I say, okay, it's money, okay, what am I going to do about this money? There's a huge amount of money. Maybe I have to do this, I have to do this. I don't know what to do with this. Now, this should be happening. And I'm screaming all the way to all of my employees, blah, 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 blah. The moment when you are like that, this shows that your definition of money, okay, a definition actually means for a particular stimulus. For example, money. My definition of money in this moment right now, it is basically panic. Okay, panic and very difficult to get by, and I have to scramble and these things. So this is because why is my definition like this? Because my observation and my experience with regard to money is XYZ. Okay, so this is person A. Let's say person B, he gets the same 150,000 or 100,000 fine. He gets the fine and he thinks, okay, I've got 150,000 fine. Next time it should not happen. Let me put systems where I can do this. But now I have to make 150,000 or 100,000 money. So I have to do a lot of out of the box thinking, and maybe I have to do this, do this, do this. My money bandwidth for this year is also slightly increased. Money bandwidth is saying how much in and out money that I've rolled in out, and the revenue that is coming, the fines in and out money bandwidth is also increased this year because of this fine. And then you started to go on the process on dealing with the issue. But for person B, the definition of this money, it's not panic. It is something else. It is brainstorming. It is creating something. He finds a way because his perspectives or his definition of money, his subconscious definition of money is completely different from person A. So all so this connects to the point that life mirrors your energy. So whatever you whatever your goals, notions, ambition is, that you have this distant structure in between, that it is so far away or something huge should happen. Life mirrors your energy. So if you be in that same state, you be in the same state, or your definition is, it's how you define your things. I always talk about schemas, naming your brain, schemas, or how you define a thing really matters, because the definitions, it's whenever we say cup, or whenever we say coffee, or when you drink a coffee, or whenever we do anything in life, yes, we all know a definition from the dictionary, but there is also a definitions that we give, and that definition is basically our from our observations and experience. And if that observation or experience negate to a positive one, we have positive experiences instead of waiting. Okay, when we have it in negative one, we wait for external stimulus to come by. As a result, life mirrors your energy, life gives you waiting energy. So life gives you scenarios of waiting and waiting and waiting, because that's the reason that people say your ambitions are basically mirages. All in life, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, all you're learning, if you have a goal and you're trying to achieve, all you're learning is all those observation and experience is negative, and you can negate or transmute all of these things into a very good thing. That is why I always say the biggest superpower that a person can have is trauma is the biggest superpower. And it is, again, it is also what is trauma defines by a person, and that is also funny. In the end, all in all, whenever a person is having a goal or ambition, the end result is always an emotion. For this is the entirety of the thing. Everybody is running for an emotion. And the funny thing about an emotion is that it's free. It's free. Like Nehru said, an emotion is always free. So it is always, whenever, if you can't have it right now, that what you're seeking, I know it's funny, but it's possible. Us waiting for life doesn't make any sense. The moment when we start truly to live, understanding our observation and experience and introspecting and self-analyzing ourselves, I think life can be way more fruitful, because you're not living, or you're not living in a sense of waiting. Okay, waiting for that event or money or person. You're living from the present moment. And it's so funny that all these people, all these manifestation gurus and all these people, they say, it's a law, it is happening every time. Yes, so you have to when people say something like that, you have to sit and think, okay, so in the last 3 months, tell me what is the good things that has happened in the last 3 months, tell me what is the bad thing that is happening in the last 3 months. If the manifestation law is working 24/7, that it means that everything good is happening, you manifested. Everything bad is happening, that you manifested. This right now, this event, I manifested. Everything is I manifested, right? So you learn to work backwards as well, instead of just consuming and consuming. And that is also one other thing that I learned. You consume a lot of things, you become, you overanalyze things, and you paralyze. I know a lot of people who doesn't know any of this knowledge, any of the technical knowledge, but they have a lot of money in their life. A lot of technical knowledge doesn't help you. In fact, you go into analysis paralysis stage. So this is also something that I see a lot of people fall into. You acquiring a lot of knowledge doesn't make a big change. You might have confidence, just like you have discipline, self-discipline. Each day you do something to reach your goal. Just like that, discipline gives you confidence. Maybe some knowledge that you get gives you confidence, and then maybe changes. That is it. But other than that, nothing is gonna happen. if that is the case, if anything else is true, then all the knowledgeable people should have achieved their goals. That's not the case. Even the people who doesn't have a lot of knowledge achieve their goals. So whenever you hear a thing, always flip coins and then retrospectively think in first person, second person, third person. And then I think uh, when you live like that, you are not waiting. It's just like that dress that is there in everybody's cupboard that is not worn, that is not worn. You only select the normal dress, the best dress, you keep it like that. Who are you waiting for? Why are you waiting for life to happen? It doesn't make sense. So I thought this is something that I see regularly in people, and I thought I would put it into video. Hope it helps.